Almost Adulting, assemble! Hello everyone, we're here in Disney's California Adventure for the opening of Avengers Campus. It's been ready for us for almost a year now, and we're finally getting to experience it all today.
So as usual, we will be trying a lot of new foods, definitely some drinks we saw on that menu. Yeah. Hopefully watch the shows and maybe even catch some Avengers in the background.
Heck yeah. So come along with us on another day of Almost Adulting. So fortunately this morning we got the virtual queue for Web Slingers. We got group 42. And since we have a virtual boarding group, we don't have to wait in the line like on Buena Vista Street. Once our boarding group is called, you go to like the little hub area and you basically cut the big line out front. So it's pretty cool. So just FYI, if you have a boarding group, you don't have to wait in that line to get into the campus. You could roam around the park, have a good time, and then head into Avengers Campus. Captain America Mickey. I've never seen that before. He's so cute. It is very difficult to find seating right now.
Alright, so the first thing we started with, as soon as we got in, we hit Shawarma Palace and we had to get a glove. This thing's amazing. I think it's like $26 or $27, and it comes with a Coke, so Disney's gave you a good deal on that. But
well, not really.
I mean, it's a Disney deal considering that like tiny cans like $3 or $4. We got some breakfast, which is pretty hard to come by in California Adventure, and we got the Impossible breakfast shawarma. So inside you have Impossible sausage, egg, cheese, and potatoes. So it's pretty good, especially if you're a vegetarian. They have a lot of Impossible options that's like soy based. Let's give it a taste. They're really good, and they have this spiced maple syrup. It tastes kind of like a red pepper spice, but definitely give it a try. It wasn't what I was expecting.
Andrew's laughing at me because I opened it up, and it obviously doesn't look very appealing.
But it tastes good, and that's what matters.
Okay, I'll try it. I'm gonna take one for the team and use the sauce. It's spiced maple syrup. Oh, oops. It was like a big chunk. Okay. Ugh, his eggs look weird. It's okay. I don't know how to describe it. It is spicy maple syrup, essentially. The meats are good. It's all pretty basic stuff, so if you want something simple, this is pretty good.
So as usual, Disney did a great job with the theming. Just even at the line at Shawarma Palace, it's right next to where Doctor Strange does his show, and there's some photo ops and stuff. And even on the Shawarma Palace cart, you have a lot of details, like references to the MCU. My favorite was the name tag, Donald Blake. So if you guys didn't catch that, they even showed that in Thor, where it's like Thor's alter ego when he's on Earth.
What is this?
Oh. My ex.
Now that I have the Gauntlet, I feel like I can't drink without it. It's like, with great power comes great responsibility, I guess.
That's so cool. It matches my Loungefly. So we just got our boarding group called for Web Slingers, so we're gonna head and ride that. Well, we're gonna go ahead and ride that. I don't think we're gonna film this one because we need both our hands, but we'll show you like the ride queue and whatnot. It looks pretty cool.
So we're in the web queue, and they show off a few of their students that they have here. A few of them you might recognize: Harley Keener from Iron Man 3, also from Avengers Endgame. She's actually not in the MCU yet, but in the comics she's Moon Girl. So some references to probably where they're going in the movies and shows with the Young Avengers.
You're a professional backward walker.
I know, I got it down. Foreshadowing.
I'm Sharon, the artificial intelligence that keeps this place organized and running smoothly. Yes, Webb has some of the brightest minds in the world. We hope you have a great time on your visit to the Worldwide Engineering Brigade Open House. And now, our project lead, the brilliant, Peter Parker.
Hey, what's up? I'm Peter Parker, and here at Webb we get access to some pretty awesome tech, like Vibranium from Wakanda, or this crazy alien juice stuff. We have Kim Particles and Stark Tech. It all helps us develop really cool stuff like these spider bots, for example. Check it out, they have this really cool self-replicating feature. Because it's awesome. Buddy, you can stop doing that now. But anyway, you guys are here today to help us test the Webb Slinger vehicle. Using onboard tech, you will be able to sling webs just like my buddy Spider-Man.
Peter, your presentation is getting away from you.
Yeah, I'm aware of that, Sharon. If you could just initiate the safety protocols, that'd be greatly appreciated.
Problem with that,
So
Peter.
anyway, if you want to sling a web, all you gotta do is sling your arm in the direction you want to shoot the web, and that's it. It's awesome.
Peter, your spider bots are continuing to replicate and are consuming everything in their path.
They seem to be stuck in self-replication mode. If you could just handle that for me, please.
On it. Contacting Mr. Stark.
Don't call Mr. Stark! Don't call Mr. Stark. Sorry for shouting. Could you just call someone else? Ask them to do it.
Okay. Contacting Spider-Man.
Weird. I'm gonna go find Spider-Man first off, because he's around here somewhere. Okay, goodbye. Spider-Man!
It should be safe until Spider-Man gets here, as long as they don't get into the alien fluid. This is now a bigger problem. Activating threat level protocols.
Hey guys, what's up? I hear you have a bug problem. I'm here to help.
You made it. Great. Threat level is at exponential danger. You might need some help. What's our call the Avengers?
Don't worry, everyone. I got this. Okay, everybody. Open house is canceled.
Wise idea.
But I could use some help.
Yes, you could.
Sharon, print the Slinger vehicles.
Already on it.
Everyone head to the Slingers and we'll team up to stop the spider bots before they destroy the campus. It's easy.
Okay, you have a plan. Dentro del transporte. Feet and legs inside the transport and supervise children. Very impressed, Spider-Man. Really solved the problem.
Without them.
That was also your idea.
Oh my god!
Oh, it's so fun. I loved it.
Dude, is that good? Is that good? That was so cool. What was our score? I think we did pretty good for 2 people.
Yeah, the record for teams was about 8 something.
So we did a pretty good job.
My arms are so tired though.
I'm so tired. My arms like hurt. Okay, so we're finally getting our food at PYM Test Kitchen. We ordered a couple of items, so we'll show you them outside, but it is really cool in here. There's like all the pretzels. They go in there and then they like get bigger.
Alright, so as you can tell, we got a lot of food. And to drink, I was skeptical about it. It's the Proton PB&J punch. So strawberry juice or soda, whipped cream, and then kind of, they're already starting to melt, but you have like peanut butter, like balls. So it's really sweet. It has like I said, it's a liquid PB&J, so take that however you want. It's okay. I probably wouldn't get it again, but it's fun to try. Alright, so next up we got it's called a PB3. So you have peanut butter, bacon, and jam, and bananas. So it's a lot of flavor. I think the color is just food coloring. Micro banana smoothie, which we actually...
I spilled it.
Just to ignore that.
Just ignore it.
It's actually really good. And then just tater tots.
Good?
Yeah. That's really good. I would recommend that for sure. It's kind of a unique flavor, like what they put in there, peanut butter jelly, banana, and then the bacon. But it has like salty, sweet, and then kind of like a tart flavor from the peanut butter. It's really good. It definitely tastes a lot better than it looks. It kind of looks like a mess right now, but it's so good.
So before our dessert melts, I'm going to show it off. It's the celestial sized candy bar. Let's see, what's inside? It's dark chocolate, peanuts, caramel, nougat, and chocolate brownie. And look at that. It's Scott's sweet recipe. X-Periment 7618. Let's cut it. You can see it's already melting. Oh my god.
I had some of this one earlier, and I'm gonna have this one. Oh, you actually got one? Because what happens is there's still one.
Ooh. That looks good and messy. I'm gonna cut it smaller because I don't think I could eat that big bite.
I was like, I'm in it right now.
Look at it. Yum. But this is like really good. If it was still like not melting, this is delicious.
It kind of sounds like a Snickers. Like, is that kind of what it tastes like?
Yeah, and then there's like the brownie on the bottom.
Okay.
So of course we had to get the not so little chicken sandwich from PYM's Test Kitchen. It's like a tongue twister, but look at this. It's as big as my hand. And the bun is like a micro bun. Okay, I don't know how you're supposed to eat this. Like this.
Yeah, I think.
Try the chicken first and then.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, that's so cute!
Okay. The chicken's very thin. I don't know if you could tell. It looks a lot thicker, like in the images, like for Avengers Campus. But it's really good. The slaw is really good. I don't know what sauce this is. This is really good. I want you to try it.
I'm just trying to find, like, not sure if I'm grabbing the bun underneath, but that's it. Oh, that was good. That was really good.
This is what I was most excited for.
Yeah, me too. Just for like PYM particles and stuff. They're doing a lot of cool things with like big food and little foods, like with the micro smoothie and then big chicken. But it's just a little slider, guys. They don't have real PYM particles back there, but it's really good.
I think this is a must when you come.
Yeah, definitely. It has a little bit of spice. It's awesome. So one of my favorite things about being in Avengers Campus so far are just like how often characters pop up. It just feels like really natural, and how I imagine Disneyland being and California Adventure being just real interactions. Like, we're eating lunch right now, and in the background we're seeing fights go down and like full action sequences. It's awesome.
It's super.
It is super.
It's marvelous.
Marvelous, amazing, spectacular, friendly neighborhood, all of the Spider-Man adjectives also.
Alright, the last foodie item we got is the atomic pretzel. There's chicken on there. I think it's like buffalo style, so there's buffalo sauce, some carrots. This just looks like some leafy greens. Maybe celery? It looks like celery actually. I thought it was like the big pretzel with the buffalo sauce, but it's a smaller one. Let's try this. I want a piece of the chicken on there. Let's do this. That buffalo sauce? It's like zesty. That's really good. I think that.
What's the spice level?
The what?
Spice level, like how spicy is it?
Like out of 5?
Yeah.
Like a 2 or 1.5. It's not super spicy, but the flavor of the buffalo and the chicken, you gotta get a carrot in there. That's really good.
Alright, so one of the main pieces of all of Avengers Campus is right here in the Ancient Sanctum. And a lot of people are kind of passing by it thinking it's just a big display and not really getting a sense for what it is. But skipping like all the comic book stuff, in the MCU this is the Orb of Cagliostro. And Cagliostro is, if you remember Doctor Strange, Book of Cagliostro, is where he learns how to alter time and affect the dark dimension and things like that. Yeah, so if you look around, you see like the world's kind of broken up, like Caecilius, if you remember his character. I'll post a little picture right here. It's really affected by the dark dimension. That's all to say that when they were building Avengers Campus, they really mentioned it as something that was ever expanding and ever changing, and not something that would be static. So potentially this could have an effect maybe when Doctor Strange 2 comes out in Multiverse of Madness, or any kind of new movies come out. You might see this become more popular. I don't know.
I like your steel, honey.
Thanks, honey. I like the cut of your spiel.
I like the cut of your jib.
What's a jib?
Promote that man.
Alright, so as you can see, we got a couple drinks just to try some stuff out. So right here I have the app open just so I can list off what's inside so you guys know. So this is called the X-Periment. It has Patron Silver Tequila, mango and habanero syrups, and mango flavored filled boba. Which is things you see right there, they're really good. Then right here, skip to this side, we got the Honey Buzz. It's gin, lemon juice, and honey syrup with the honey straw. It's in there, give it a little extra flavor. Probably make it smoother. And then right in the middle we have the Particle Fizz. This is probably the one I was most excited for, so I saved it till the end. So it's a hard seltzer. It just tastes like passion fruit, orange, like a lot of citrus flavors. And then the boba on the bottom are cherry filled. Yeah, so if you can see it in the bottom there. Yeah, so it's something lighter. And I imagine it'll just be kind of like refreshing and crisp. Or the other ones are a little like smoother and part of your classic drink. Alright, so what everybody's been waiting for, I'm just gonna go taste test right all the way through. 3, 2, 1, go!
Which one is this one?
So this is X-Periment. That's really good. That's really good, yeah. You really get like a citrus facing taste.
What was that one?
So this was the Particle Fizz. It's the seltzer. And if you're going into it thinking of maybe like a White Claw, they're not sponsoring, but maybe.
It's secretly a White Claw.
No, it's like where White Claws are like flavored and you really taste it right away. This is more like carbonated soda.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's not tasting anything, it's just like seltzer water.
Oh, okay.
And then once I get those to the
Is there
top.
alcohol in that?
Yeah, I think so. It's a hard seltzer.
Oh, okay.
So there is alcohol in it. It just doesn't have the flavor.
Oh, okay.
And then this one was the Honey Buzz with the honey stick inside. That's a cute touch. Oh, that one's good. You really taste the honey. Yeah, I can tell it's straight from that honey stick. I mix it up.
That one looks really good.
Yeah, this one might be my favorite.
Nice.
Yeah, this is the gin and honey. It's like really nice.
Yeah, I feel like that's like a good combination.
Yeah, it's good. This one's good, I think, just because it's so hot today. It's really refreshing. Or this one, I probably had it like any day. So if I needed to rank them, probably move them in order, musical chairs type. Just tied. But depending on the day, I think
you like that one.
I did like this one the most, like flavor-wise. But I think just because it's so hot, this is the most refreshing and what I need right now. So, X-Periment, Honey Buzz, and then the Particle Fizz.
Thank you.
Final.
So, of course, I had to get this. It's the Pint-sized Pints mini beer flight. It comes with like the oversized ruler. I'll just go from left to right. They said you have to drink it from lightest to darkest. So, you start off with the seltzer. Let's see. Doesn't really taste like anything. It tastes like nothing. It just tastes like flat sparkling water. And I don't taste any alcohol. So, that's alright. Maybe it was sitting here for too long in the sun, but now let's try this one. This one's grapefruit. A grapefruit IPA. That one's good. That one's very fruity. It has a very fruity aftertaste. This one's the Pilsner. I'm trying to remember all of them. It's so hard. Okay. Okay. I'm tasting more of the alcohol going down. This one has more of like a barley taste. More bitter than the IPA. Still really good. What was this one again? I know these usually taste more like deep and rich, almost like chocolatey. So let's see. Yeah, it kind of tastes like root beer and chocolate all at the same time. This is probably like my least favorite one. It's honestly just like a fun collectible to have if you like, you know, Pims and Ant-Man. It's pretty cool. I wish we would have got more drinks, but you can only have 2 drinks per ID, so Andrew and I only got 2 per person. But I enjoyed them all. pretty good.
Greetings. It is a great honor to stand before you today on behalf of King T'Challa and the Kingdom of Wakanda. I am Okoye, General of the Dora Milaje, here on a special assignment from the Black Panther himself to personally train all our new recruits to become warrior allies of Wakanda.
So one of the cool things about the Marvel theme park universe is you could see Steve Rogers and you could see Sam Wilson when he pops up, and they both exist in the same place. So it's a little bit separate than the MCU, where there's limitations to who could be where because of storylines. But I think here it's inspired by the movie universe, but they don't have like Infinity War or Endgame. So that's how you have some differences and some kind of fun crossovers that you won't see in the shows or movies.
That's America's ass.
I think you look great, Cap. As far as I'm concerned, that's America's ass.
Got it.
So cool. Oh my god.
Almost adulting purchase.
It's probably our best purchase ever.
Done right. Alright, we came back to the Shawarma Palace and we got our New York's Tastiest shawarma, chicken shawarma. It comes with a coconut yogurt tahini sauce and it looks really, really good. Very creamy. There's cucumber. I think that's tomato or like a relish or something. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. This is the one thing I would keep coming back for. Like, I would continue getting this every time I come. This is the best thing we've had so far. Now I think I'm gonna try it with the sauce. It's gonna make it like even better. Oh my goodness, get in there. Oh my god, I'm so excited for this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me look up some synonyms for delicious, because it's all those things. It is delightful, enjoyable, enticing. This is like exactly what I needed right now. I told Andrew, I'm like, my head is pounding from the heat today and there's so many people, like I just want some carbs. I think this is exactly what I needed. So good. Heavenly. Another synonym. Well, I'm exhausted. Today the sun was brutal. I think Andrew and I both got like sunburn. So tip number one coming to Avengers Campus, wear sunscreen. Especially this summer. It's going to be very hot and you are bound to get sunburned. We fortunately got a boarding group at 7 a.m. We got boarding group 42 or 46. I can't remember, I'm so tired. But at that time, like at 8:30 or 9, there was already a line around Paradise Pier to get into the, oh, it's not even Paradise Pier, Pixar Pier, excuse me, just to get into Avengers Campus. But if you have a boarding group in the morning, you can cut that line once your boarding group is called. And you know, in the morning you can go like explore the other parts of Disney California Adventure. So I thought that was really cool. We didn't have to wait in that long line this morning. Yeah,
we definitely learned a lot, trial by error. Kind of got a feel for what would work, what would not work. A little bit stressed trying to get a boarding pass, make sure we have food and everything like that. That was the most important part.
Yes.
So make sure you have an idea of what you want before you come.
At 8 a.m. they open up all the time slots for you to order all your food. So if you know what you want, order it, but don't do it all at once. Maybe do it like at different times throughout the day, like 3 or 4 hours apart.
Yeah.
Just so you could see and do other things. Also, if you're allowed to leave, well, it differed for everyone. For us, we were allowed to leave Avengers Campus to go to other parts of the park, but we had a food,
we had a mobile order.
Yes, we had a mobile order for food, so we were able to come back into Avengers Campus and also skip the line again. So that's another tip that worked out for us.
Yeah, it worked for us, and it seems to be the thing to do, but keep it in mind.
My favorite food was definitely the New York's Tastiest chicken shawarma.
Definitely.
The best. Oh my gosh.
It's
That
good
was
enough
awesome.
for Avengers. It's good enough for actors making end credit scenes right before movie premieres. So you know it's top quality stuff.
Yeah. The drinks were fun. I honestly don't think you should get every single drink on the menu, but you should definitely try one that seems interesting because they're kind of expensive, but it was still worth it to try all of them out. I definitely want to come back again and eat more food and try more drinks because we didn't get everything, and I want to try more stuff.
There's a lot of stuff. I know one thing that got away from us was the giant pretzel. I just don't think we could handle that today.
Yeah.
Just like with everything else we ate.
Today was just very stressful. Opening day of anything is just stressful and exhausting.
But it was a lot of fun. When you come, make sure to really take in everything around you because there's a lot going on. Like non-stop, people are popping up and doing shows, and it was really exciting to be around the environment. Yeah, everything feels very natural with the interactions, and it's interesting.
We
the way
saw
they do
America's ass.
Saw America's ass.
#1.
The best part for me was just seeing all of the details and all of the kind of Easter eggs and references to what happens in comic books and what could potentially happen for Avengers Campus. It's really exciting.
Oh yeah, what did you tell me earlier? That
So especially in the Web Swingers ride, we saw a lot of names, especially Miles Morales was mentioned multiple times. And if you take a look at the mural on the wall outside of the building, his name is there. So hopefully we see him around. We might see him in the MCU eventually, but it's so much fun. It's exciting for me, and we might talk about that more like in a future video.
Andrew's a huge Marvel fan, so
Yeah.
I am too, but I think Star Wars is more my thing and Marvel's his thing, but we both enjoy both, so.
Yeah, there were a lot of things I pointed out that were kind of off camera, but it was just me like being very excited.
Yeah, Andrew was just like, look at that, look at that, plop, plop, plop.
We'll be seeing more definitely as Avengers campuses open around the world. We'll get to see the differences because they are localized, so that'll be exciting, and it gives you a reason to visit other Disney parks.
If you enjoyed today's video, go ahead, subscribe, like this video, comment if you haven't been to Avengers Campus and what you're most excited for.
Yeah.
And let us know.
Let us know what you're excited for. If you have been, let us know what your favorite part was. But until next time.
Thanks for watching, everyone.